Hi, everybody. Welcome to our game. NBA Cup action coming your way shortly. Kevin Harlan here alongside Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And our reporter tonight on the sideline is Allie LaForce. Let's take a look at the numbers for Cameron Thomas.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Filling the perimeter slots are Daniels and Riza. Then it's Trae Young. Then it's Jalen Johnson. And it's Dante in at the 5 spot. And for Miami, they've got Abdul-Jabbar. Bobby Portis out there with Brandon Miller. Then it's Russell. And it's Thomas in at the 2 guard. At this point of the season, you can really start, Richard, to feel teams kicking into gear.
Oh, this is about the time when things seem to get rolling. I know I wasn't necessarily a ready out the gate type player. It takes some games to get into your groove.
A catch and shoot specialist, Riza thrives in that role.
Young against Russell. Abdul-Jabbar in the post. In the game against Philadelphia, very impressive. Can't hit from in close. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. It's a 3-point game. And it's Riza missing. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Jordi Fernandez. He knows they're in for a tough matchup against Trae Young. Coach told me Trae is an offensive savant, but we have to find a way to disrupt his game. We're going to throw some length at him, pick him up once he crosses half court, and pound him on every possession. Kevin, back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you. Johnson, a wide open look, and the 3 off target. Russell passes to Portis. Rebounded by the Hawks.
Give the defender credit. Willing to challenge the shot. Lots of other guys just let them score there.
Daniels with the bounce pass. Riza with it. They've been leaning on him for a decent chunk of their offense. He's averaging over 15 points a game. Thomas kicks to Russell. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. That doesn't fall either. He's missed his first 2 shots tonight. Atlanta's gone just 1 of 4 from 3-point range here in the first. With the floater, and that's rejected by Abdul-Jabbar.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
Hawks have gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. Daniels finds Riza. Kicks it out to Johnson. Just 5 to shoot. Young for 3. Rebound by Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
It seems to be an overlooked part of Trae Young's game, but GA, he's led the NBA in total assists a few times.
No doubt. You initially think about Trae shooting, scoring, but he also runs the offense really well and wants to facilitate.
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. This, of course, their first chance to play Miami this season.
And they dropped the season series to these guys a year ago. Not their proudest moment.
And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. You take a look at San Diego. They sink a little bit here in the rankings. Still, though, remaining in the top 5.
You know, right now for Miami, they're happy with their ranking. Also, they understand what needs to be done to climb. Plenty of time with half the season remaining.
think the defense will live with him taking mid-range jumpers, but maybe just a little bit more resistance.
Tight little up fake there. Using it to create contact, and we know he's a terrific free throw shooter.
The Hawks shooting their first free throws of the game. And he makes both free throws.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see a miss.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Guys are looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Great D that time from Portis.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Thomas dishes to Russell. No good. That would have tied it. Atlanta leading by 3. Daniels with it, and it's Miller picking him up. Offensive rebound. Johnson for 3. A shot off that time. Miami's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Miller, the pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Abdul-Jabbar gets double teamed. The 3 from Thomas. Kept alive. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
First personal foul.
And you're talking about one of the most decorated superstars in the history of college basketball, but maybe the most impressive feat. He won 3 national championships, and Kareem has a way of affecting winning.
And he sinks the second. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. Pass to Dante. Here's Rizichet, covered by Miller. Here's Daniels. Just 4 to shoot. Over Thomas. And that one's good. Daniels. Miami trails by 4. Russell looking around to the inside. And Kareem throws it down.
And not much you can do defensively once Kareem gets the ball in that close. Too much height, too much talent.
After Rizichet. Here's Dante, defended by Abdul-Jabbar. Young outside. To the middle. Here's Dante. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
He finds the shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
Outside Russell. Pass to Portis. Now here's Abdul-Jabbar. Here's the hook. Gets some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Abdul-Jabbar's got 5 now.
And just look at the grace, the agility, versatility that Jabbar brings to the center position. Can beat you in so many ways.
This is hard to watch. You might want to put the kids to bed. This man still has not hit a shot this quarter.
Portis finds Miller. Pass to Thomas. To the paint. A fader. Rebounded by the Hawks. They come into this one following the loss to the Grizzlies.
Yeah, tough game on the road. The guys you're defending, obviously comfortable shooting in their own building. You've got to find a way to break their rhythm.
Well, they weren't fighting through screens. Their closeouts and rotations were late. You name it, and let's just say they didn't do it on defense.
And so it's Atlanta with it after D'Angelo Russell's miss. Daniels, no good.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Now, here is Young. 38 points for him last game against the Grizzlies in Memphis.
A gigantic game for him at the free throw line. He was an instigator. Drawing a ton of contact and really just hunting for the whistle.
First personal foul. Second
This
foul.
is his first free throw of the game.
At the line for 2.
74%, so-so. You probably wouldn't mind seeing it a little bit higher.
Now the free throw is good. Now leading by 1. And a new group getting ready for Miami. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Abdul-Jabbar. Zaire Williams comes in for Miller. On the heel, he's checked in for Cameron Thomas. And Chris Paul subbed in for D'Angelo Russell.
Well, he's come through for them at the line today, and you love having a big fella who's so capable on his free throws.
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. A different look for Miami. Abdul-Jabbar comes in for Nicholas Claxton. Mann subbed in for Portis. Young driving to the basket. Good defense by Abdul-Jabbar.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you got to shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
For Miami, they have shot 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
So when it comes to the league's premier three-point specialist, Buddy Hield, RJ, is one name that quickly comes to mind.
When Hield is on the floor, his coaches and teammates want him to shoot the ball. Because when Buddy is dialed in, oh boy, he's dangerous.
Lets it go from deep. Rebounded by the Hawks. Dante's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Just doing the job on the backboard. And fought hard to make his way to the rim, but give the D credit, did just enough to force him to clank that one.
Now here's Hield. Taking a look at the scoring numbers. Right now he averages about 9 points a game. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. And that one drops for him. Abdul-Jabbar's got 7 points.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
Three-pointer, Hield. The rebound by Johnson. Johnson's got 6 rebounds in the game. Reza Shea wide open. The basket good off the assist from Young. Young's got 3 assists in the game. Paul passes to Hield. They get it back. Abdul-Jabbar kicks to Hield. Another miss. Boy, they had their chance there, but couldn't get it to go. Young outside, looking to get back on track here, and that one drops.
Nice job capitalizing down there. Young good at probing inside and finding some space.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thanks. Trae Young is getting recognition for his playmaking. He said, I've been top 5 in assists since I've been in this league, but I've been able to score so easily. People consider that selfish at times. I'm not even worrying about what people got to say. I know what I do. Kevin?
Yeah, tuning out the noise. All right, Allie, we appreciate the report.
And as he gets more experience in the league, Ricochet will improve the attack.
Paul passes to Hield. Williams looking over the floor. Not loose. Shoots. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. And Miami leads by 1. Here's Dante. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Just great anticipation by Young. He just sees the play developing, knows exactly where he wants to go with the ball.
Now here's Paul. He has yet to score. And Kareem throws it down. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
Young with the ball. Defended by Paul. Young, no good.
Well, it isn't for a lack of effort when it comes to getting up to 3-pointers, but not much to show for it. He's going to lose the green light here very early in this game if this keeps up.
The Atlanta shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game.
Shooting for Atlanta, Jalen Johnson.
And what I love about Jalen Johnson, just, how versatile he is. And the scary part, this guy is still improving. He's got another level to get to.
Now here's Hield. Williams passes to Mann. Now Abdul-Jabbar. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Personal foul.
That one on Newell. And this is his 2nd trip to the line in the game. The first one falls. And the Hawks making a change here. Good. Shafino's checked in. And both free throws good for Abdul-Jabbar. There's 31 seconds left in the first quarter. Pass to Kuminga. There's 18 seconds left here in the opening quarter. doesn't get it to drop for him. Good D by Williams. Hield finds man. Back to Hield. He gets it up. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. First quarter wrapping up here, and it's a tie ball game. We've got more hoops coming your way in just a moment. We're getting back to the action in our New Year's Eve broadcast. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Miami, guys.
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And rebounding numbers, sometimes we overlook them, but they can have a big effect on the outcome.
Got Hield. Terrence Mann is out there with Williams. Then there's Nicholas Claxton. And it's Paul in at the point. It's the group on the floor for Miami.
And he continues to cast away, but the results just haven't been there tonight.
And it's Kuminga at the elbow. Done against Paul. Now here's Kuminga. He's guarded closer. Done. No good on the triple. And Miami shooting 27%. The offense is just embarrassing themselves. Richard, one thing we see in this league, teams changing coaches much more often than they change the GM.
At the line for two.
Yeah, one guy picks the players, the other guy coaches the players. Seems like a shared responsibility, but the job security, well, that's not equal.
And he's good on the second. And here's Dunn. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. They trail by one. They'll be playing host to Miami for the next game. That game marks the first half of a quick two-game homestand. Pass to Kuminga. Here's Hood Schifino. Takes a three. Good D by Hield. Paul looking around. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Wow, even against contact, defense does all they can to stop Paul inside, and he still slips by them.
Down low, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher. On the wing, Hield. Back to Paul. Hield outside. A three. Rebound, Atlanta.
Well, he better buy his teammates dinner tonight because they covered him for what has been a terrible, absolute terrible shooting display.
Guys, what a wild first half this has been.
Wow, back and forth start, that's for sure.
Done against Paul. Pass to Hield. Back to Paul. Williams sends a screen for Paul. From outside, off the mark. Atlanta's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Now, here's Kuminga. And the rejection by Claxton. And stolen by Dunn. Inside, here's Newell. Williams with the defensive effort.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
Here's Newell, and he converts the layup. Newell's got 4 points this quarter. Hey guys, what do you think about the hustle stats here for Atlanta?
From the very start of this game, they have been giving the ball handlers trouble, using good pressure to force turnovers and get steals.
And not only that, their elite conditioning evident from the pace they're playing offensively. Boy, they are getting out and running.
Williams off the mark, and the drop continues. Well, it was Miami winning their last game against Philadelphia. Here's Hood Schifino. Done outside. Here's Newell. He averages about 5 points a game. Clock is at 3. From outside the arc. John misses.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
And so, Jordi Fernandez decides to call timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. And Miami going with a whole new group out there. And as the group stage starts to wind down, here's what the standings look like so far.
And I'll tell you what, how about the level of excitement this tournament has brought to the NBA regular season? Can't wait to see how it finishes up.
Russell inside. Young's there. Russell, no good.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
And that one's good. Ricochet.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Hook shot. Miami no good on that time either. And it's the Hawks ball. 9 points in a row. Good run for him right now. Young taking his time here. Clock at 6. And it's Ricochet missing. Miami trails by 6. Nice shot by Portis. Portis has got 6 points.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Back to Young. There's the pick to the inside. Knocked away. Miller outside. Pass to Thomas. Now here's Portis. Defended by Kuminga. Kuminga against Thomas. Lets it go with a 3. Out of bounds. Atlanta will take possession. And a rangy 6'7" wing GA with a smooth shooting touch. Brandon Miller fits a mold that a lot of teams are looking for.
And there's a reason he was the 2nd overall pick in 23. He's got the potential to be an impact wing at both ends of the floor.
Thomas after the missed 3 from Trae Young. And Portis throws it down.
And during his time in the league, the assist numbers have steadily improved for Thomas.
Hawks passing it around. To the middle. Here's Dante. And that's rejected by Abdul-Jabbar. Daniels with the steal. Here's Young. Good defense by Abdul-Jabbar. Miller with the ball. He's picked up by Ricochet.
And using his length to come right off the drive into the hoop there. Big time move by Miller.
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. One guy who's been getting it done is Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
He's been on an absolute tear inside. They've got to figure out a way to keep him out of the lane.
Johnson is checked in for Kuminga. Now a chance to check out the top NBA block leaders. And you look at Abdul-Jabbar, 2nd in the NBA, a great defender.
There aren't going to be many nights when you don't see him affect the game with his shot blocking ability.
Here's Dante. Abdul-Jabbar covering. And here's Young from the arc. It's good from long range. Young's got 7 points.
Oh, great look there. Young off a pass would normally knock those down.
Outside Thomas. Launches it. And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Abdul-Jabbar.
Taking a look here at numbers for Brandon Miller. How's the last month of basketball been for him? He's putting up about 12 points a game, 3 assists, and 2 rebounds. Fantastic totals for him across the board. I wouldn't be surprised if he keeps rolling.
I think if you talk to anyone on this team, they believe in his abilities about 1,000%.
Now, here is Russell. After the miss from Trae Young. Abdul-Jabbar, a screen on Young. Russell. Atlanta with the rebound.
Just an ugly show from him offensively. Yep, no way to describe it, just ugly, and that hasn't helped.
And Young with the basket on the assist by Daniels. Young's got the lead up to 6 now for Atlanta.
Nice and composed on that 3 there. Trae giving his fundamentals all of his attention.
That was a textbook jam by Abdul-Jabbar.
good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is. Control the offensive glass.
He's just giving them everything he has. It's why his teammates appreciate and enjoy playing with him.
5 to shoot. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. Dante, no good.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
Miller kicks to Thomas. Pass to Russell. Over Young. A steal. And now Riza running the floor all by himself. Pulls up on the wing. And it's Miami with the rebound. Abdul-Jabbar's got his 18th rebound here tonight. All over the place. Now, here is Russell. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Riza with the steal. Outside Daniel. And here is Johnson. There's the triple. And that's rejected by Abdul-Jabbar. Russell high post. Young's there. Abdul-Jabbar finds Miller. Abdul-Jabbar, a screen on Daniel. Miami no good on that time either.
That's a great look. I'm not sure what happened.
High post Young. And stolen by Miller. In transition, here comes Miami. Nobody near Williams. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Russell's got 3 assists now in this one. After Riza back to Young. Shot clock at 6. Here's Riza and stolen by Miller. Here's Williams. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And checking out some numbers for Jalen Johnson. Tremendous numbers for him over the last 10 games. And not many players convert opportunities inside as well as he. Top 15 in field goal percentage.
And back to his efficiency from 3. As you said, he's top 10 in the league. Defenses are now trying to deny him the basketball. But really to no avail.
Well, here in the second quarter, he's starting to dial up his aggressiveness as far as working himself to the free throw line.
Pass to Riza Down to 5 on the shot clock. And here's Young from the arc. Good on the three-point shot. Young's got 13.
And things starting to click from three-point land. Nothing in the first quarter, but he's hit 3 triples here in the second.
And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
I don't think Russell gets enough credit for what he brings to the table offensively. He can be the floor general and score at every level.
2 shots.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. 52 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. They set the pick. To the paint. Here's Dante. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Saw the angles and led him right to the hoop with that pass.
Down low. And the dunk by Abdul-Jabbar.
Unstoppable tonight, as he is most nights. Jabbar has all the offensive tools, but it also keeps to a strict fitness regimen that allows him to wear people down.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Up high to stop the alley-oop.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Russell passes to Abdul-Jabbar. With 1 on the clock, Kareem unstoppable inside. Trae Young, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Hawks. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. Well, we've got a moment now. Let's go courtside to Allie LaForce. Allie.
I'm here with Coach Quinn Snyder, and Coach, you're getting stops in the first half. What do you attribute to that?
Well, we're playing hard, scrambling, picking up our effort, trying to be precise and disciplined and talk. We're not resting on our laurels at any point.
Hopefully you can remain active on the defensive end in the second half. Thanks, Coach.
All right, Allie, thank you. And, folks, we'll be back with you right after this halftime break.
Hey folks, halftime here, and it's been the Trae Young show through the first half.
Most of these plays have him touching the ball at least once right now. His awareness and decision-making has been tremendous. Anything the defense throws at him, he's got the answer for it.
And we've got the playoff picture starting to come into focus now. So let's take a look at the Eastern Conference.
Taking a look at the Hawks, they haven't looked intimidating thus far. The hunger to improve just isn't there. That worries you. I'm starting to feel like this team needs a culture change.
And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Really an incredible game from Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
But I don't think that that's the most important thing to him. Sure, putting up big numbers doesn't hurt, but he's all about getting the win over everything else.
Checking out the group for Quinn Snyder to start the second half. The backcourt guards are Young and Daniels. The small and power forwards are Reza Shea and Johnson. And it's Dante in at the 5. And it's Russell missing. And so it's Young who brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. They lead by 1. Portis kicks to Russell. It's Miller on the wing. And so Jordi Fernandez decides to call timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. All checked in for Russell. And the Eastern Conference has been fun to watch. A lot of focus as always this year. And as we hit the midseason surge, let's check out the standings and how they're shaping up. You look at Miami, they're in the middle at 5th in the conference, looking to build on the wins as the season goes on. And, of course, Atlanta just way behind.
And right now for Miami, they've stayed right there, just in sniffing distance of the conference leaders. That's a solid accomplishment at this stage of the season.
But it's something we expected. This team was built to compete with anyone.
Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie Laporte, courtside. Allie.
Thank you, Kevin. The Hawks are trying to involve everyone to take some of the load off Trae Young. Coach Quinn Snyder said we've been intentional about that. Trae can't do this by himself, and he knows that. Frankly, no player can. Figuring out the ways he can be efficient has been the idea, and he's been making those plays. Guys, back to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Miller outside. Portis sets the pick for Miller. And the foul called on Brandon Miller.
First personal foul.
That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Here's Young, and he banks in the layup.
Trae Young.
Young's got 15 points.
And, guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Outside Thomas. Rebound by Johnson. Johnson's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Young passes to Johnson. And a miss there on the triple. Miami trails by 3. Here's Paul. Count it, and the foul. It's going to be on Trae Young.
That is a gamer, and his name is Chris Paul. Absorbs the contact well on his way up and finds ways to finish.
Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Pass to Daniels. Good ball movement here by the Hawks. And they call an illegal screen here.
Beyond the lean, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
Now here's Paul. He has 5. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Rebound by the Hawks. Dante's got 8 rebounds in this game. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Bounce pass from Risa Shea. There's the lob to the hoop.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates break with a terrific feel for each other. Paul passes to Thomas. Back to Paul. There's the 3. Miami no good on that time either.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
Risa Shea with it, and it's Miller picking him up. And it's Risa Shea missing.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it. Stayed with it, and his effort is rewarded with the second chance bucket.
Outside Daniel. Pass to Risa Shea. They get the rebound.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down. Try to get some easiness.
Here's Miller, and it's in there. Miller's got 7 points for the quarter.
Going deep in his bag there. Miller with the incredible crossover.
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. A different look for Miami. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Portis. Mann comes in for Brandon Miller. And it's Buddy Hield in for Thomas. And to the sidelines we go. Let's catch you up on the story about D'Angelo Russell. So, Allie, what have you heard?
Thanks. I just talked with Miami's head athletic trainer. He let me know that it's a strained hip, which causes plenty of soreness and shooting pain in that area. It's not enough to keep this gamer out of action, though. He's making a go of it. Guys?
Allie, thanks as always.
Yeah, it's always good to get a little bit more clarity on that situation.
Clock at 4. That's a 2 from Hield. And it's Risa Shea with the rebound.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
Johnson can't get it to go. Miami's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Pass to Paul. Now, Mann. He's covered by Daniels. Mann passes to Abdul-Jabbar. Over Johnson. The shot by Abdul-Jabbar, no good. The Hawks trailing. And Daniels, here we go. Back to Risa Shea. And here's Daniels. Claxton covering. Johnson with a screen on Paul. Young from outside. It's rebounded by Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. And Miami is shooting just 33% in the second half so far. They need to look at more high-quality shots.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling.
Nothing just seems to be bouncing his way today. Mama said there'd be days like this. They have missed his production.
Outside, Abdul-Jabbar. Pass to Hield. Lets it go from the wing. Rebound by the Hawks. Dante's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Wow. Pass to Claxton. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. He's covered by Daniels. Abdul-Jabbar gets double teamed from the arc. Mann can't hit. The Hawks trail by 4. So we're talking about Dyson Daniels here, Greg. Just how incredible a defender is this kid?
I mean, last season he came in second in terms of voting for Defensive Player of the Year. Led the league in steals. And this young man's just getting started. Figures to be a problem for a long time. he's been a force on the glass all game long.
It's because he's reading where the shots are going and getting to the right position. Just outworking everyone early on the glass.
Picks it out to Johnson. Here's Ricochet. And once again off the mark by Atlanta.
And he got a couple of falls from long distance in the first half, but still looking for that number 3.
Pass to Dante. Back to Daniels. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Dante, no good.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
Claxton, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It goes on Jalen Johnson.
Second team foul.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Miami.
Oh, they've been punishing the inside defense consistently in this one. Look, it's been a very productive area of the floor for them.
And they've also done a great job playing through the post in this one. If the defense is giving you those looks down low, take advantage.
And we hear a lot about 6'11" Nick Claxton's effect on defense. RJ, what's your opinion?
Well, it's not just his rim protection, but he can pop out and affect shots in the mid-range. He guards multiple positions well, and his defensive versatility, that's not easy to come by.
And Miami has possession. Jalen Johnson missing his last shot. Abdul-Jabbar hits double team. The deep 3 from Hield. Good, and Abdul-Jabbar gets the assist.
A true display of Hield's accuracy, surprising the defense with the deep shot.
Lead pass was put in just the right spot.
I just love when teams make it work down low.
Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. On the wing, Williams. Shot by Hield, nobody around. And again, Miami with the triple.
No 3-pointers for him in that first half, but the second half, different story.
Now here's Johnson. Inside, outside, Kuminga. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Miami leading by 10. Pass to Russell. Now Claxton, outside Russell, and stolen by Dunn. Here's Ricochet. Johnson sets the screen for Ricochet. That shot off.
And they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Williams for 3. Grabs the rebound again.
And he's just eating glass right now.
Bring 30 rebounds in this one. And this is his 3rd trip to the line tonight. A different look for Miami. Portis, he's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. And Chris Paul subbed in for Russell.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
And here's Dunn. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. It's a 13-point game. 1:31 left to play in the 3rd. And Kuminga throws it down.
Aggressive finish. You can see Kuminga is very confident in his athleticism in these spaces.
Hield outside. It's deflected. And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession. Now let's bring up the 2K leaderboard. Here are the top rebounders over the last month. And you look at Abdul-Jabbar, 3rd in rebounding, and what a physical presence inside.
He must be spending a lot of time in the weight room because he's shown such strength under the basket. He has not had the same focus we saw in that first half. Really struggling here in the second.
Dunn looking over the floor. Young outside. Shot clock at 5. Out to the wing. Here's Kuminga. Again, the Hawks score.
And over the years, Kuminga's shown a lot of improvement with his ability to catch and shoot.
Pass to Williams. Now Hield. 29 seconds left in the 3rd. Kareem with the tough shot.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
against Young. Over in the corner, Kuminga. The basket good. Off the assist from Young. Kuminga's got 7 points in the game.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass.
And so it's Miami holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. We've got more in store for you right after this. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter form.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
Get up and make some noise.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Nicholas Claxton out there with Williams. Then it's Hield. Then it's Terrence Mann. And it's Paul in at point guard. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Here's...
Yes! Oh, forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown. And the whistle blows as the basket counts in a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
Something seems to click for him at halftime. He's looked a lot more focused, and the game is just easy for him now.
And Hield, no good on that one.
Guys like Buddy Hield, knockdown shooters, they are in high demand around the league.
And they have built their advantage on the scoreboard here by doing all the little things. You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
Here's Krejci.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
And a look at the basket, guys, still shaking. Paul kicks to Hield. Hands it from downtown.
You know, he was a non-factor in that first half, but now he's making up for lost time.
Young against Paul. Young pass to Dunn. The three-pointer, no good.
Even though it didn't go down, he'll take that shot every time.
Paul dishes to Hield. Back to Paul. Over Young. A shot by Paul, no good.
It hasn't been his best game, but his team is still doing just enough to be up.
Young pass to Krejci. Outside, Kuminga. To the wing right side. The Hawks working the ball around. Young in the corner. And a miss there on the triple.
I'm going to say he hasn't found the same success here in the second half compared to what we saw from him in the first.
Man finds Paul. Hield against Dunn. Hield outside. Launches a three. Newell pulls it in. Newell's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Dunn. Some solid D from Paul. Miami leading by 11. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Three-pointer, Hield. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Hield's got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for Miami. Young against Paul. Trying to end the drought. Shots good from Young.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Paul kicks to Hield. Pass to Man. All up top. Miami needs to get a shot off. Such a wide open look. Hield's got the lead up to 14 now for Miami.
As a player, a rough first half, look, it can wake you up. Sometimes it leads to much improved play in the second half.
Dunn passes to Kuminga. And Kuminga throws it down.
He may not have that traditional power forward build, but his bounce, well, that kind of levels the playing field.
Ball against Young. Young with the steal. And now Young running the floor all by himself.
Right there, you love what Young gives you. A great facilitator in transition, and he's also a terrific finisher.
Ball passes to Williams. And that one, good. And Miami leads by 12.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
Now, here is Young. That shot off the mark. Good work defensively by Paul. Pass to Hield. Kick the ball from past the arc. It's rebounded by Kuminga.
He hasn't had his best game, but they've gotten enough production elsewhere, so it hasn't really mattered.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And we got a time. Out here called by Jordi Fernandez. He has decided it's the right time to talk.
Put your hands together.
And Atlanta will go for a different look here. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Well, over the break, I listened in on Jordi Fernandez's huddle. And despite the lead, they are still coaching this team hard. In the huddle, they told their guys to stay alert. Do not give them anything easy. They want to protect this late lead, guys.
And as always, Allie, great job. Thank you. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Hawks.
Ball goes to Atlanta.
Here's what the Atlanta Hawks have lined up on their schedule. On Friday, they'll be playing against Tyler Hero and the Miami Heat. Then on Tuesday, they'll take on Zion Williamson.
And looking at the Utah matchup, I think it's going to be an interesting challenge. Even though they expect to come out on top, this could probably be a pick-em game, depending on how they play.
Shots good by Miller. And Miami leads by 12.
And more than just a jump shooter, Miller's very good around the rim. A rare quality for a wing these days.
Johnson finds Daniel. Back to Johnson. 6 to shoot. Daniels against Portis. Daniels, no good. And so it's Russell with it. He'll bring it up for Miami. It's off to Charlotte for him after this game as they take on the Hornets. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip. And it's good, 2 points. Abdul-Jabbar's got 24 points.
Love the selfless approach from Russell. His teammates appreciate when he finds them uncovered.
And once again off the mark by Atlanta. Miami leading by 14. Miller outside. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. The hook. And the shot is good. Dropping in off the front of the rim. 26 points for him.
It might be the most difficult shot in basketball, the hook shot.
Outside Daniel. Young outside. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal foul.
You can't be overzealous inside when you guard Young. You got to be better at contesting without
At
fouling.
the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
And Young, a fiery competitor, someone who enjoys getting under the skin.
Miami. That one is involved in global basketball. Richard, you and I were just talking about this. Commissioner Silver wondering about shortening games to 40 minutes.
The sweet spot is about a 5-minute quarter, but in real life, if you change 48 minutes, there will be a result.
Daniels, no good. Miami leading by 15. To the paint. Here's Miller. Ball outside. Abdul-Jabbar in the post. Fades away and sinks the tough shot. Abdul-Jabbar's got 11 points here in just the second half. Ball with the steal. Outside Portis. Daniels with the steal. And here we go. And the slam dunk by Johnson.
It is so much fun watching these guys just throw it down. Jalen Johnson can do it with the best of them.
To the inside, Abdul-Jabbar, and Kareem throws it down.
Yeah, it's easy to see why they go to him so often, because they know they can depend on him to come through for them.
Here's Rizachet, covered by Miller. Shot clock at 6. Young fires. No good.
And every miss finds its way to his hands. Well, what an impressive performance.
You aren't exaggerating. You don't get to 20 rebounds without having a special talent for grabbing misses.
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, and it's Miami with another.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Man, their offense is clicking. Players, coaches, everybody, they are in sync.
Now, here is Young. Rizachet in the corner. Young outside. Abdul-Jabbar with the steal. Ball outside. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Hook shot on the way. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Thomas against Daniel. Here's Dante. Showing the moves down low.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for Miami.
Two great rebounding teams.
And these guys worked just a little bit harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And so the hard work and effort paying off tonight, putting another win in the books. That'll be win number 27.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
And there is no question his defense set the tone for his team and gave them the rim protection they needed. Outstanding effort.
Young against Paul. Big-time jam. He was ready to receive and deliver. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Abdul-Jabbar in the post. 9 feet out. And it misses. And Atlanta has possession.
Dante.
Abdul-Jabbar. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
And that'll do it, folks. Along with Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you so much for watching tonight's presentation. And now, our player of the game, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.